Are you wondering how to come up with good YouTube ideas? Well, in this week's video, I'm gonna share with you 5 ways to come up with great YouTube content. If you're new to my YouTube channel, hi, I'm Petra and I help entrepreneurs to grow their businesses fully organically with YouTube. So if that sounds interesting, consider subscribing. Now, before we start, do you wanna double your revenues in 2021 using YouTube? Well, then make sure to join my upcoming challenge, a 5-day YouTube training series. It's completely free. We are gonna dive into how to make money with YouTube, how to come up with endless content ideas, as well as how to optimize your video creation process. So if that sounds interesting, you will find the link in the description below. All right, tip number 1, go to your competitors' channels and look for the most popular videos. Okay, so what you want to do is to look for your topic. So let's say I'm looking for YouTube for business. Now, immediately I get some search results. Now I can have a look at some of these. And what I want to do now is to have a look at their videos. And here in the right corner, select most popular. Now you will see the most popular videos on this specific channel. So what I do is I go through them and see, is there a match with what I want to talk about or what I am an expert on. So for instance, she talks a lot about her YouTube paycheck or how she earns money with YouTube. This is, for instance, something that I can imagine myself talking about in my future videos. So I can copy paste it into my content planner and that's it. Tip number 2, answer questions from your clients or your audience. For instance, you can go to Instagram and ask your followers what they want to hear from you or even what they want to know about your niche. So in my case, YouTube and online business. So for instance, I would go to my Instagram account, choose a picture or whatever you prefer, and then would select the questions sticker and would maybe type what or ask me anything about YouTube. For instance, I used it already and there were some great questions that I got that I still have in my highlights. So for instance, I got a question how to organize and plan online content, which I'm also talking about in my YouTube channel. And I simply put the answer below and then, of course, created video content around that. I would also recommend you, especially if you're starting out and might be not 100% sure what your audience want to hear, is to ask at the end of each video, what questions do they have around what you've just talked about or in general about your niche. Tip number 3, use the analytics in the YouTube Studio. Okay, so let me show you what I mean. You can download YouTube Studio in your App Store. And what you want to do, so once you posted some videos on YouTube, you want to go to either each and single one of them or those ones that are performing well. So for instance, in this video, I'll go to Video Analytics and I click on Discovery and go to Top YouTube Search Terms. And here you can see that I've talked about how to get to 1,000 subscribers, but there are also some other interesting keywords I'm being found for that I can create content around. So like for instance, how to make your first YouTube video. And this is for instance a keyword that inspired me to create exactly that video that you'll probably see next on my YouTube channel. What you can also do is to go to the General Analytics and then to Discovery and the same thing, right? You go to your top YouTube search terms. And here you see what keywords you're being found for. Here you can also look for some interesting content ideas. Tip number 4, talk about things you've recently learned. For instance, one of the upcoming videos on my channel is going to be about captions. Now, first, because it's one of the highly searched keywords and search topics, but also because I just recently learned and started using a tool that helped me a lot to optimize the whole caption process. So you want to talk about things that you've recently learned and create tutorials around that. People love tutorials and they're also highly searchable. Probably someone is looking for the exact information that you just learned. Last but not least, look at TubeBudd results. So I use TubeBudd mostly for SEO, so search engine optimization, to get keywords for my content. So for instance, I can type in the name of this video, click results, and see what comes up for this specific content idea. Maybe this also helps me to come up with a creative headline or with a nice thumbnail. So I often go through these results to see what else is out there. Also, what you can do is to look at the video tags, right? So these are all the things that, again, people are searching for and therefore are great video ideas that your ideal viewers can find you for. So there you go, 5 ways to come up with great YouTube ideas. Now, again, if you want to dive even deeper into YouTube and maybe learn how to double your revenues and grow your business with YouTube fully organically in 2021, then join me for my upcoming challenge. It's starting on the 11th of January. It's a 5 days free training series, and I'm gonna be sharing a lot of wisdom and experiences regarding how to earn money with YouTube, how to optimize the process, the video content creation process, and of course, how to come up with endless content ideas. You will find the link in the description below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, give me a like and subscribe to my channel for new videos about YouTube and online business. I would also love to hear from you. If you have any questions, also please let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.